Hello everybody, it's MR Dad for sure, Mr. D, with a few updates and some clarification for you. One, world border trimming will take place, if it hasn't already, by the time this video gets put up. Secondly, we have Player of the Month voting and citizen voting going on right now. The last one who won was JG for Player of the Month. And so, with that, we're moving on to also thank you very much for everybody who gave their ideas with the idea competition. There were some really good ones. I really like Mr. E's. Bring back the DRF sign and the things you could do off of it. Ellie won though, and not because not everybody, everybody had some really good ideas, but when it came down to it, it's like, I think there were two ideas that really caught us, and we're like, yeah, that's the person then. Awesome. So thank you very much for everybody, because in the long run we all win because of all the ideas that have been brought forth, and just making our server a better server and a place where people want to play, hopefully. Did I say Player of the Month yet? Player of the Month voting, citizen voting is going on right now. The last one, if you're watching this video, was probably JG. So congrats to him. Yeah. So I wanted to address the rules and stuff real quick. A lot of people see rules and they see black and white. They say it's more like the Old Testament idea of the 10 Commandments of thou shalt not, and lightning strikes and smoke and fire and stuff like that, and they see red. They are just angry because, well, your rules prevent me from doing things. Well, let me explain a little bit of where I'm coming from with the rules in this map. For one thing, when we started this map, I let everybody back on who had been banned previously in other maps, even before us. And I did that partially because I figured, at some point with age does come some more maturity. Not with everybody, but that's a general rule in my thinking. That's where I'm taking that. Secondly, when I considered what are we trying to teach people, and what do we want people to take home at the end of the day when they're playing on the server, and I believe it is the idea of respect. All the rules, quote unquote rules, that are posted should be couched in the understanding of respect. You know what I'm saying when I say respect? Maybe not. You see, I know that one of the issues that came forth was, well, you guys have a rule that this is not a dating site. Well, let me explain why that was put like that. And unfortunately, there's a lot lost in communication. And maybe, I don't know, without making that really, really, really long. Okay, here it is. We had somebody come on our server looking for a date, looking for a girl. And it's like, you know what? You can't have that. You can't have somebody coming on. It's disrespectful to either a guy or a girl. You know what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's disrespectful to go on a server and start asking for for ranks and da da da. It's disrespectful. There's process. There's everything. So when we start talking about, people don't understand that they need to respect each other in this area. So they're like, oh, well, I just, this is not a dating site. It's kind of a joke type thing. Like, well, this is not a dating site. Well, it's not. But do relationships develop? Absolutely. There are relationships that develop. Now, have we ever said that you can't do that? And from my mouth to your ears right now, no, that's not the case. Now, somebody might have interpreted that and said, well, see, Shurzy did this, and previously, started this, and then there were these players and this other admin, and honestly, that doesn't matter to me. What does matter to me is when somebody comes on and is kind of vulgar about the opposite sex. That's what bothers me. So we need to be respectful with that. Now, in regard to words and stuff that have been used frequently in chat, I would liken it to, if we're being respectful, and let me couch this one more way. It's the golden rule: do to others as you would want them to do to you. And likewise, don't do to others what you would not want them to do to you. So if you don't want somebody griefing your house, griefing your build, whatever, then don't grief it. If you wouldn't want somebody coming in and bugging you and setting their home in your place, then don't do it. Just be respectful about that whole thing, right? Well, in regard to words and stuff, say somebody decides to use Shrek about 1 billion times. Well, it's really not respectful to continue to do that. So, if somebody says, "Hey, can we please stop that?" Just be respectful and stop. That's all we've ever tried to say. But all of a sudden it becomes a rule and becomes a word that's banned, and but why do we need to ban words? Well, I don't know that we need to ban words, but I think we need to teach that it's disrespectful when we say dingus all the time. Even though there's a Dingus Day parade in Buffalo where Polish people carry around little pussy willow things, and I don't know why they talk about hitting each other with them. Don't even ask me, I'm not Polish. So moving on from Shrek and Dingus to moist. Moist tends to have some more adult connotations to it. Now, is it wrong to say the food is moist? No, it's not. But understand also it's respectful. You know what I'm saying? Please say yes. Please understand that that's my heart. That's where I want us to go in interpreting the rules that we have. So if somebody's actually left because of the rules, they need to look at why. Why did I leave? Did I leave because I was thinking that they were unfair and cruel, but now in this understanding, it makes me look like an idiot because, well, yeah, because they are fair and they are reasonable. So if you've ever left, let me put it this way. If I've ever disagreed with somebody, I would just quietly leave. I don't make a big public spectacle about it. So my gut feeling is that if somebody left publicly, there's a whole lot more to it. Now, Shurzy left publicly, and I've had plenty of conversations with him. But we also understand that our life has pretty much been Minecraft for quite a while. Running a server, trying to do some videos, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, and he woke up one day and he was like, you know what, I pretty much only have friends in Minecraft. And they're not really friends that I can go hang out with. I can't go shoot hoops with. I can't go to the mall with. And so maybe I should start developing relationships with people that are right in my midst. Hey, there's a crazy idea. I'm not trying to tell everybody, go get a life, but, come on when you can. But don't make this the center of your life. Because Minecraft is not the center of our world. But I digress. So, hopefully with all this information that you have today, you can say, you know what, good things are going on, and they are trying to make progress on a number of things. And if you've left for a reason that was, iffy, you're always welcome back. Because I'm a dad with a big heart. I am really really a nice guy. Trust me. Well, ask my kids.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. He's awake. That's mystery. So, folks, hope to see you all on the DRF fan server, sponsored by the MCMRs. We're just a bunch of guys trying to have fun. Join us. See you, friends.